What do we have? Oh, my inventory's full. Alright, well, first and foremost, I guess I'll just hit accept on everybody, and it doesn't look like anybody's online
Hello.
wanting to join me for stuff. So I guess let's start by... Oh, I can't do this from here. Oh no, I can. Whatever. Okay, so let's identify everything. I think we get better rewards for it. Somebody who knows this will probably be more useful for that.
Us, and we help
Info. Newt Tooth. Alright, well, there's one. Yeah, so, if you're... Oh, that's Pyro, specifically. Oh, Pyro, you get a party invite if you want
Hello.
it. Alright, so let's see what we got. So we've got... Yeah, this is useless to me. I'm not going to be using a mallet. Fire damage, increased armor... Nah. It's not better than the current gem combo I have. It is... I mean, it's unequivocally better. I just would have to get rid of faster attack support on... I believe that's Sunder. Unless I got a... Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep that then. We also have the Blood Curtain. It really probably isn't that much better than what I've already got. So let's just sell these things and go drop off everything else. I think I actually forgot to put away most of these between runs. I could be wrong about it.
Hello.
Okay, so yeah, let's get rid of the wool shoes. Oh wait, no, melee splash supports single target melee attack skills. Yeah, that's not gonna help us with what we're going for. Okay, so let's switch. We might as well socket Sunder into the weird shield that I've got here. So this is double strike. It's got life gain on hit. Yeah, can't really get rid of that. We do have a flicker strike and oh. I have flicker strike and lacerate, which I don't really use that often anyway. Fast blade. So let's do faster attacks with double strike. And I'm gonna just take the life gain on hit and move it over here. So what else do we have? We got glacial hammer, spell totem support, melee splash support on... That's not single target though. Flicker strike kind of is. Frostblade is not. Oh, but Frostblade can do multi... I don't know. I don't have enough sockets for any of these things. I really wish I did. I guess I'll put Glacial Hammer in there, which I don't even think I can use. Because, yeah, the other option is we go Splash Support on Double Strike. I guess I could do that, seeing as that'll fit in. And that's faster attacks, which I'll put on Frostblades. And then I can just fit in Flicker Strike. Okay, sorry about all that, all the inventory management. This is never something that I enjoy, but seeing as this game is what it is, I kind of need to. Okay, so we want to do... I'm just going to put away all of the random trash that I've picked up. We still want to hold on to Alira's amulet. Okay, so we want to go to the Broken Bridge or the Wetlands.
Hello.
Well, I think I was actually in the midst of heading into the crypt. Screw it, let's go to the crypt. Why not? Should you start playing this game? It really depends on what you want. I think this game is absolutely fantastic. It's not for everybody, for sure, but it's actually rather well done. So this is this Glacial Strike or... Oh, yeah, that's Frostblade. What's Glacial Hammer? That's the thing. But, like, I think it's a really well-made game, especially if you love, like, the Diablo-style games. This one definitely, like, ranks rather highly in my mind as just, like, a good, well-done piece of programming. I don't know how to describe it, but it's satisfying in its core gameplay loop. It's not the most complicated game in the world and almost feels more like a spreadsheet simulator to some degree, because, like, once you know what your build is going to be and, like, you follow it to a T... it's actually rather easy to just become overwhelmingly powerful. Same thing with, like, the right gear set and so on and so forth. Let's see, what's my in-game name? I believe it's just Wanderbot. I haven't checked in a little while. Yeah, it's just Wanderbot. I deleted my old one in favor of this one. I might actually consistently do that if I ever come back to this game. Just delete my old old Wanderbot. You know, save all the items maybe, but... redo the build. That seems a bit wasteful. Maybe I'll do like some kind of just iterative name like Wanderbot 1, 2, 3. God, I hate it when people have names like that, though. I know it's like, sometimes to get the name you want, you have to deal with having a number, but like, I will always go wildly out of my way to avoid having a number in a name, no matter like how much I want it. Like, I will have like some weird alternate version of... I'll have some weird alternate version of Wanderbot, if I can. So like, earlier I had Bot Hunt, which kind of looks like Both Hunt, which is funny. For like a Ranger Wanderbot character. Because I couldn't think of anything better, and I didn't want to be like Wanderbots or Wanderbot 3 or 4. Oh, he's a minion master. Fun.
Fear gnaws at the entrails of the faithful and the faithless alike. Fear of the unknown. Fear of the future. An empire requires leadership that can assuage those fears through example, through wisdom, through strength. An emperor lights the way through the darkened caverns of uncertainty.
Got a couple of things I can level up. I feel like the UI got bigger between things. Actually, it most definitely did. This is huge. I'm curious about that. Okay. Oh, does that... no, that unlocks these, like, side sarcophagi, which are kind of useless, but that's okay. So got this here. So gonna just take some damage. I mean, luckily these traps are not particularly damaging, considering my vast amount of HP. Well, no, it is. Vast amount of healing ability? I don't know. Okay. Let's switch to Double Strike. I think it's a little bit more effective. Actually, let's kill his minions. That worked.
Shine boldly, so that all may find you when the night falls.
I'd love to look into the Trial of Ascendancy, but I assume we have to do, like, a handful of those before we even get the chance to do that. Okay, and we also leveled up something else. I am not paying attention. And that's okay. Now, has Pyro been through here? Okay, Pyro has not been through here. I'm always a little bit leery about bringing people on to help me with these games, because I get, like, leery that I'm going to bring in somebody that's, like, truly an expert and is just going to kill everything for me, and I'm like, But I'm starting to kind of warm up to that. I don't think I will ever get a whole lot of people to join me in, like, TeamSpeak, for example. But, like, I've definitely kind of come around to the idea that, like, hey, yeah, I can get people to just help. Because that's always fun. And I can always just, like, run through stuff. Is there any pay-to-win for this game? This game is so anti-pay-to-win, you are actually incapable of paying to win in this, like, with how they've made this game. Which is so nice. I feel like I should almost put up, like, a Path of Exile Q&A video that people can just, like, go to. You know, maybe I should do that. Just kind of, like, frequently asked questions that I've run into while playing X game. From, Warframe to Path of Exile to... Yeah, I mean, it's generally for, like, free-to-play downloadable games. It's rarely for like, you know, standard stuff. Which makes sense, but still. Yeah, you do have to buy stash slots if you want them. But, like, you already get, like, what, 4, 5? So it's really just for the hoarders among us that keep, like, getting the really cool shit. So, kind of rare. Kind of rare. If you're just going to be playing this game like I am, like, super casually and not caring too much about stuff, you really don't need to pay a dime for this. Which, I actually, I understand why the prices for cosmetics are so high, but, like, I actually wish they were a little bit cheaper. I guess they have stuff on sale. Because I'd love to buy, like, a whole boatload of, like, armor sets to show off. You know, to be, like, super nice looking. And because of the, like, price point on everything, I'm like, maybe I'll just hold off or ask for something. Oh, there's a necromancer around here. I should probably kill that necromancer instead of just... Oh, God. This is everything I don't... This is bad. I don't like spiders. I really don't like spiders. Everything just... Oh, I leveled up, which means I can finally level up all these skill gems. Where's the necromancer? I don't know. Maybe there were just more of them and I didn't even notice, or I accidentally killed the necromancer I don't know. But like, I would absolutely like dump, you know, 20 bucks and like 4 different armor sets so I could like every once in a while look a different kind of pretty. Unfortunately, the prices are much higher. I hate spiders. Indiana Jones hates snakes. Wanderbot hates spiders. I mean, honestly, these don't bother me that much. But just that, like, in unison crawling over the edge thing. That... Bird was making fun of me, actually. Was it Bird? Somebody was making fun of me. Being like, oh, what about this? Did these spiders bother you? And I, like, made some kind of glib comment about it. These spiders got me. Like, every time they come over the corner... Don't like it. Wonder if the level design is better in this game or Diablo 3. I'd have to, like, sit down and, like, look at both. I think I like the level design in Torchlight the best, because I want to say the Torchlight games were always unequivocally a little bit prettier. They really used their, like, they really had their use of negative space down, like, you know, pits and waterfalls and stuff. That you could, like, look down into. That always looked really nice. They also had more, like, puzzle rooms. It was less... It wasn't always about combat, so there was kind of little side bits. Maybe someday I'll get, I think someday I'll get Bird to play Torchlight with me. Just Bird. I don't think I'm gonna try and do, like, a 4-person party of that. I think that would be an issue. Because, yeah, I'd love to do a multiplayer series on one of these games. And Path of Exile is just long enough that I don't quite want to do it, and I'm not entirely sure about the story, because I think it was this game is mostly for its endgame-ish. Whereas Torchlight is very much about the journey. It just keeps going. Ah, he's already looted over here. Unless there was something amazing. I don't see a reason why I should go back. I wonder if you get experience for what the other player's up to on the other side of the map. I guess I could just sit there and watch, or somebody can fill me in on that one. It doesn't really matter too much. I do like all the content, though. Like, there's a surprisingly large number of bonus dungeons that I guess has kind of like a reason why you want to go through them. Oh, he was causing elemental weakness. That's what he was doing. Oh! What? Really? You come all this way down, you fight through 2 nightmare rooms of spiders, and it's not actually the exit. I feel cheated. Well, that's a puzzle. Puzzle of fuck you. Let's see, does Wander have arachnophobia? I have very limited arachnophobia. I think I've told this story before, but one of my earliest memories is being really sick. And when... my family is, like, super cheap and kind of weird about stuff. So, very specifically, we would still use baby bottles up until, like, I think I was 6 or something. Because, like, imagine if you're really sick and you're just laying in bed. You really don't want to have to get up to drink a cup of something. Like, that shit sucks. So you just get a baby bottle. Why not? Who cares? And, I feel like I'm justifying my, like, oh, hi. There is stuff here that I can kind of pick up. I guess Newttooth found the important bits. Yep, so he did. Well, that is my one fear about these things, that sometimes they'll show up after the boss has been killed. But I guess we had other shit to do, so it doesn't matter that much. Party XP is that if you're partied with a far higher level character, the higher level character will get the majority of the EXP. Really? Huh. That's weird. But yeah, so I was like super sick, like high fever, maybe strep throat, not entirely sure. And there was something weird in the bottle. I looked down, and there's just like a daddy long leg sticking out of it, and that was like super nightmare fuel. I guess honestly I should probably use a portal scroll to get out of here. I was not okay with that at all.
You are Dream Tender, my new name for you. Badness is everywhere around us. You bring us something good. Now, I promise to share. Let us awaken the spirit, bring even more good into this life.
Oh, hi. What are these? Oh, these are jewels. Increase physical damage, dexterity, or... Man, I think I'm going to get the survival skills Crimson Jewel, at least for the time being. The mana would be nice, but that'll be something that we deal with later, probably. And we also get a Book of Regrets. Wow. That's got some rewards written all over it. Let's get down here. Ah. Balls. Alright. Let's cancel for a second. I gotta check the build, make sure I'm following the right thing here. Yes. Okay, there's something in the guide about, like, getting mana recovery. That's something I'll look at. We'll leave it for later. Surprised Blizzard didn't lose their shit over this game. They can't, actually. Like, game mechanics aren't, game mechanics are not copyrightable in any way, shape, or form. Especially, like, game styles. There is some, like, fiddly bits here and there about... There are some fiddly bits here and there about, like, names for mechanics and a couple other things. But as long as none of the assets were specifically stolen, they couldn't do anything. The reason why Blizzard specifically had sued Dota was because Dota specifically was using characters from Dota, from Warcraft 3, and a couple other characters from outside of it. So, so it was a little bit more, I guess, like a legitimate reason to sue. Okay, so we've got a ruby ring. I don't really know. Strength, dexterity, accuracy, evasion. Yeah, the problem is that one has increased item find, which is probably, arguably, one of the more important stats that I've got. So let's not give it up. Okay, so we do have this jewel that I want to hold on to. We've also got the Malagaro's spike. I have no idea what that is. Okay, well, let's go back here. We want to go to the crossroads, seeing as the crypt is done. But yeah, I know daddy long legs are not spiders. I've been aware of that for quite some time now. I just don't give a damn. They're freaking horrifying, and I don't want to deal with it. But yeah, Pyro, if possible, can you try and stick with me? I tend to, like, go off a mountain, and it's super easy to get distracted in these, but I'd like to not lose progress on some of these things. Obviously, it's not like an end-all, be-all, but missing whole boss fights is not quite what I want to do. I don't know. It's impossible to, like, put these into specific words. Can't tell where you go when you warp. Oh, that's super annoying. Just tell me to drop a portal and I can totally do that. You gotta wait for stream delay. Alright, God. This is why I like Guild Wars 2's system. It's super easy to tell what's going on. Okay, yeah, so we're going to the Broken Bridge. We know exactly where we want to go. You can sue anyone for anything, you just probably won't win. Yeah, but like... thing is, like, you can sue anybody for anything, but especially from, like, a corporate lawsuit type thing. If there's, like, a development studio that was, like, suing people totally baselessly, like, for example, if Nintendo decided they were going to start suing Ubisoft. Well, maybe not Ubisoft, considering they're working together right now.
Over here, Exile. There you are. Good. There's fresh vermin roaming about out there, and the trail is still warm. To help you out, I'm going to share a little trick with you. A bit of thaumaturgical tracking that I picked up during my time here in Wraeclast. If your quarry is nearby, it'll point you in their direction. The whole thing stinks of corruption, I know. But sometimes you have to behave like the animal you want to kill.
Okay, so I guess we have a hunt. Oh, so that'll point me in the right direction. Shoot. What was I saying? God damn it, I can't remember. Let's see. Dazed off. Can you still join up? Yep. As long as you try and stick close to me while we're in dungeons. I don't want people, I don't want people killing bosses for me. Ooh, Putrid Lair. That seems exactly like what we want. Court. Oh yeah, court. So if like a AAA game company started like suing their competitors, not even for like direct copyright issues, just like you're kind of a video game competition, we're gonna sue you over something frivolous. The other company could actually more or less force them to pay the legal fees and whatnot for frivolous lawsuits. There are some protections, and courts really do not like it when people start. Courts do not like it when people start like just suing left and right just to harm other people. Unfortunately, you do get some lawsuits that are totally frivolous, but they still come off as not because of bullshit reasons, like pray for the gods. God, that whole situation pisses me off to no end. I don't know how many of you guys know about it, but effectively, well, not Bethesda, ZeniMax sued Pray for the Gods because of the specific word pray in the title. That's like the worst thing ever, but they can't do anything about it because they don't have enough money. See, do I want people my level, or can you follow around as level 59? Only people my level. A level 59 would absolutely break this. So I've got a pair of 27s, and I think I'm like level 25-ish? I'm 24. Yeah, that's well within reason.
That's more like it. The tang of a fresh kill and a new beginning. This land owes you one, and so do I. Look me up the next time you're in the forest encampment. I do believe you and I are beginning to see eye-to-eye color. A Wraeclast that's free of parasites, free to grow anew. Let's talk when next you're in the forest encampment. We make a good team, and I'd like to build on that.
Yeah, so the reason why ZeniMax had specifically sued Pray for the Gods wasn't because people would get confused, but because they didn't want any competition for SEO, search engine optimization. It's why games like Spacebound, which came out this week, is a terrible name because Starbound already exists. It's why, I mean, even the newest Prey game that came out is a terrible SEO because people are going to get it confused with the original one, and if they could have just come up with a new name and had a much easier setup, but no. But so ZeniMax sued Pray for the Gods, so they would own the search results. If you search in Prey, you're going to get Prey, not Pray for the Gods. That's a no good in their book. Plus, ZeniMax is also just shitty. Like they sued freaking Notch. Well, not Notch. They sued shoot, the Minecraft people whose names I don't remember because I actually don't play their games. But they sued for Scrolls' name because Elder Scrolls. It's dumb. It's so stupidly litigious. Part of the problem is ZeniMax has been around for years. Yeah, Mojang. Sorry. It's just a weird name and I don't remember things very well. But, like, part of it is ZeniMax specifically is a company that's been around for quite some time. And as a result, you end up with, like, so when a game studio gets started, usually it's developers that put it together. It's very rarely like businessmen that put the studio together. Except for over time, the developers want to develop. So who do you get to run your game studio? Well, it's easy. You actually get, like, you know, business people that know how to market, people that know how to run a business and want to run a business, as opposed to people that want to make fun games. And that's how you end up with people like ZeniMax, things like ZeniMax, where ultimately ZeniMax is owned by a large, like, board of directors, as opposed to any specific, like, actual active developers and stuff like that. Let's see, is that the lawsuit Notch wanted to settle over Tomb? Yep. Which I was so disappointed ZeniMax didn't take him up on the offer, because that would have actually been mildly redeeming. But so specifically, like, I was looking it up, and there's some, like, just completely non-gamer people that that are on, like, ZeniMax's board of directors, and I was just like, these people don't belong here. Why are they here? And the answer is money, investors, stuff like that. Can Can you link 2 lesser projectiles to get more projectiles? Nope. You gotta get better ones.
Heard you pulled a weed out of my garden. The Oriath thistle. Handy work, that. But you're Oak's lackey, are you? I could be wasting the last of my breath here, but you're barking up the wrong tree. Once he's done with you, your brains will be splattered all over the nearest trunk. Me? I care about a thing called arithmetic. You go take 1 head, bring me 2 amulets, and I'll give you half the power. That look right to you?
If you guys select help him, I'm just immediately leaving. Oh, you guys might want to pop out for this one, maybe? I don't know. You already helped him on your run. Oh, can you guys pop out for a second? There we go. Oh god. Immediate combat was not a well, like, okay, this is easy, especially because I've got life steal linked with Sunder. Hi. That was a bit surprising. Yeah, so because both of them have helped him. Oh shoot. Except for he's extra hard because this is ranked up for me being a party of 3. Well, that's unfortunate. That could have been designed better. Like party instancing and whatnot. Like, get back here, you stupid dude. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you guys can come back now. Because I think he's vulnerable. Either that or you're kicked out of the zone? Oh, door's closed. You can't get in. I see how it works. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's fine. This will be easy enough. Yeah, I'm not taking damage. Stop whining. It's so slow, though. He has so much bonus HP. Oh well. I don't care. I am a juggernaut man, and this is easy. What does more damage? Probably double strike. I don't know. But yeah, so I just hate the whole, like, ZeniMax thing, and this is kind of what happened with Ubisoft, too, and Activision, which is companies that got founded by developers and then eventually taken over by, you know, people there for business, and there's totally, like, totally a good reason why you want, like, business-minded people, in your,
A pity your mind wasn't as swift as your blades, bridge rat.
Like, there's totally a good reason why you want, like, business-minded people running your game development studio. The problem is, after a while, they stop becoming about it, and apparently I'm stuck in here. I guess I'll portal out. I don't know. That's a weird bug. Series of weird bugs, I guess. Oops. There we go. Let's see. Well, what are we gonna do?
Hello.
Probably don't have a whole lot. Got a couple of things that I can... Except for you can't identify stuff in here. I hate that. Or maybe you can and I was just pressing the wrong button. I don't know. I'm not in the right headspace right now for whatever reason. Let's see, so we do have a superior versus a... Well, what's the difference? Oh! Doubles my armor while I'm running versus lasts an extra... Yeah. I think I'll go with the new ones just because boosting my armor while I'm running faster seems like a good idea. Oh wait, Gloomhammer is a one-handed mace. Let's take that back. That might be good. Let's see. Keep getting rid of these things. How much damage does it do? Yeah, it does just that much more. Okay, I'll take it. So we'll just put cleave on it. I don't think I can even use cleave with it. Could put glacial. Yeah, let's put glacial hammer on. Cuz at least that's something that I can use ish. There's... I'll just put in melee physical damage support there because I have no better place to put it, question mark. Oh, right, I've also got this, like, random sword. I'll just hold on to it there. Okay, stash. Switch these around. Store everything. And then, oh, that's nothing worth keeping.
You help us, and we help.
Let's see. Well, I guess we should probably go back to the... Yeah, travel to the Wetlands, travel to the Wetlands, travel to the Chamber of Sin. We do have that. Well, this is where... now, let's go to the Wetlands, we'll finish that off, and then I'll go find the, Quiver of Sin. This is the wrong direction. Okay, but I don't know. I just would prefer it if, like, we didn't have, like, weird board of directors that just kind of destroy great companies. Because that's kind of like how Westwood died. It got bought out by, well, okay, I would put Westwood's death firmly on EA's plate, regardless of, like, who is running the business. Because, like, Westwood was an absolutely brilliant company making really good games, then EA had bought them and then gutted them real hard. It's probably also why we're ending up with really shitty versions of the Mass Effect games, because it becomes about the profit margin than the game.
Today I am king. Unquestioned. Unrivaled. A fine feeling indeed. Not much of a kingdom to speak of, but it's a start. Now, hand me those amulets so that I may reward my most resourceful of subjects.
Oh yeah, you guys gotta get it out of here again. Are we waiting for Newt? Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I gotta wait for... Oh, waiting for player to enter area. Okay. Have I picked a specific build for this, or am I...
Quite
okay,
the
there we
rush
go.
to the head, that. You keep this as a souvenir of your fine efforts. Now be on your way. Find yourself a patch of dirt to call your own far from here. As you may have gathered, I have little tolerance for neighbors.
Yay! So you get the Apex. Which, do I just use it? I don't know. I'm confused. Wait, are we done? Yeah, okay, so I can't do anything about this, so we should probably just get out.